Welcome back to the Revelation Space Podcast. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Kaylee.
And we're on episode 14
of the Revelation Space Podcast.
Thank you, that's kind of redundant, but that's alright. Last time we left off with them arriving at Delta Pavonis, and Sylveste had been briefed on the newcomers to the system. And he's also, as part of that briefing, been interrogated. So they kind of know what's up, and we're going to get into what's up in the meantime. Like, literally, what's up, like in space and shit.
So, yeah, Sluka wakes up Sylveste and his wife, Pascal, and she says, hey, you guys have a message. And then Falcon goes, hey, Sylveste, I know your eyes don't work, so I'm gonna...
He basically plugs a neural shunt into Sylveste's head because his eyes don't see video too well.
Right, and the video is basically, so basically now, what this means is, I'm thinking everyone, do you think they're gonna sell him out? Do you think everyone is gonna...
Okay, put yourself in Sluka's shoes. What do you do against, the weapons? I mean, because they have a Sylveste's word that they are willing to back up their threats. What would you do in this situation?
If I was Sluka?
Yeah, if you were Sluka.
I would still give him away.
You would give him away?
Yeah, it's not my problem, honestly.
I guess so.
I feel like people would benefit more if Sylveste wasn't around. What are they really gaining from Sylveste anyway?
Nothing, he's just in a cell.
Exactly, so I see no problem. Also, Pascal is finally going to be a free woman, so that's nice.
Free of Sylveste.
Free of Sylveste. They might actually kill him. Actually, ooh, yeah, they're gonna use her as like Sylveste. We'll trade you for Pascal, and then Sylveste is gonna be like, no, and then they'll kill Pascal anyway.
Dang.
I am Triumvir Volyova of the Nostalgia for Infinity. I am addressing you from orbit. We have studied your state of technological advancement, and we have concluded that you are no military threat. However, should any act be construed as you deliberately inflicting damage on us, we will retaliate in a massively disproportionate sense. Not as much an eye for an eye, but more like a city for an eye. We are capable of destroying any or all of your settlements from orbit. More importantly, we also have the resolve to do it. If I chose, it could happen in a matter of minutes. Don't imagine I would lose much sleep over it. However, let's put aside vulgarities. You are doubtless wondering why we are here. There is a man among you whom we seek, whom our need is so overwhelming that we have forgone the usual diplomatic channels. His name is Sylveste. We should need no more explanation if his reputation has not diminished since our last meeting. This then is how things will proceed. Sylveste will make himself known to us through radio contact. Either he emerges from hiding, or those who have him captive set him free. We leave the details to you. If Sylveste is dead, we will need irrefutable evidence that he is no longer among you. 24 hours then. Our ship has certain capabilities, and if he is not produced at the end of the period, we shall enact punishment. One of the smaller surface communities has already been selected. 24 hours after that, we will move on to a larger settlement. 24 hours after that, the capital Cuvier will be destroyed. Though you seem to be doing a rather admirable job there yourself.
So like they said, the threat was pretty much first day, or what was it, first 24 hours?
They're gonna destroy like a settlement.
And then after 2 hours,
after
2 days.
2 days, they're gonna destroy a medium-sized one, and then the third day they're going to destroy the capital. So
right.
Pretty good escalation, you know?
Right, and
I would do
obviously
the same.
Volyova assumed that nobody was actually going to bring Sylveste forward, or Sylveste turned himself in the first couple hours, but after 10 hours, she was kind of getting nervous. They had people fake, like, bring in dead bodies saying it's Sylveste, which it was not, and then had like another 2 people who genuinely believe that they were Sylveste again.
Crazies.
Not Sylveste.
Yeah.
Right.
Curry is like going through a mental breakdown because she's like, oh my gosh, everyone here's a monster. How could they do this? It's like, she says it's pretty much blindsided her. She got that these people were kind of ruthless, but not like killing populations of planet ruthless. And Volyova actually lets her speak into her bracelet to address the planet through her comm. And Curry decides to warn everyone, and she's like, I'm not part of them. They're gonna actually do it. And yeah. Volyova's heard it all before, and she just decides to fire because they hadn't got anything. 25 hours. She's nice. She gave them an extra hour, you know?
Yeah, an extra hour. Obviously, that's on Curry's fault for underestimating Ilya, and same with the rest of the community thinking that she wouldn't actually do anything, but she does. So now there's just a big ol' nice
cloud
flaming
of destruction emanating away from a point-like source, spreading throughout the planet as the dust kicks up debris of the planet.
Nothing crazy
Lightning
though.
storms spread out from the epicenter.
Anyway, there's still 2 days left, so
Until everyone's...
it could be worse.
Could be worse. They just got a small settlement, you know?
Oh,
Nothing
well.
big.
Uh-huh.
Now, moving on to Twapter? Wathgly Wabbit. Now moving on to Chapter 15, we've gotten to the immediate aftermath of Volyova's attack. We've got a pressure wave distributing across the planet, and we've got a big cloud of dust and ash that got flung into the air. The planet's pretty much, the climate's not going to have a good time. And so they've just basically been confirming, is this settlement actually there, and did the attack actually happen? They've come to the conclusion that yes, this attack has happened, and they're already figuring out a way. They pretty much already decided that Sylveste is going. And to know, Sylveste says, me and Pascal are going, so I guess he's just going to assume that she's going with them.
Imagine being Sylveste and like you let
Closer.
that happen. You let like a whole planet, like part of a planet, get like demolished. Imagine, and then you're like, no, guys, no, it probably didn't happen. It didn't happen. I swear.
Sylveste didn't do that.
No,
keep
but I'm
pinning
saying that's what I
everything
would
to
do.
Sylveste.
That's what I'm saying. If I was Sylveste, I would like gaslight everyone and like tell them like, no, that didn't happen, and like
I said, told you so.
I'd be like, no, they're faking it. It's like fake, and then I would escape. I would not take my wife either because I'm a dick.
Switching over to the ship again, in orbit, Curry is walking through the halls, and Sajaki approaches her, and she's like, hey. Sajaki comes up with a proposal, and she's like, I don't really like the Triumvirate, especially Volyova, and Curry is kind of opposed to working with her because she professed hatred towards her, so why would you want to work with her? And she's kind of still loyal to Volyova, although she's not okay with what just happened. And she's kind of in a spot where she doesn't know what to do. Back up on the bridge with Volyova and Sajaki, Sylveste checks in. And Sylveste won't reveal his location because his captors don't want him to. So she gives him 6 hours to make his way out to a place where they can pick him up.
Alright guys, well that's it for chapter 14 and 15. Predictions for next chapter. Well, I think they're finally gonna meet, like finally in person, which is great. I feel like there's gonna be a standoff. Oh, you forgot to mention that they asked Sylveste for something. They asked him to bring someone. They said bring Calvin.
They said bring Calvin.
Right.
Also, Sylveste asked his captors if they could do something for his eyes. Now, that's just important. I'm not going to say anything about it, but we'll find out about that next episode. I think we'll find out about it soon. His eyeballs. Remember his eyeballs. Alright guys, remember to check in next time for episode, 16, 17 maybe? Go subscribe, leave a like, comment what you think is going to happen next. Make sure to subscribe to our Patreon. Make sure to donate. I'm just joking.
We need new mics, guys.
We need new microphones. We're sharing one right now. It's like...
it's kind of hard. You guys don't understand.
It's hard on us. We're poor.
We're suffering for you guys. For you.
Alright. Well, goodbye.
TT final.